Ozil out of that squad registration?
Well, first of all, he's Arsenal's player, so they can do what they want. They're paying his £350,000 a week wages, so financially it's not going to impact him. But should he be in the squad? I think he should be because they need experience. It's a young Arsenal team. Ozil's playing with Mikel Arteta. You should have another senior in the team as well. If you look at Aubameyang, he's not in form right now. So where's the creativity coming anyways?
Which ironically is after he signed the long-awaited contract. So is that the problem at Arsenal? Just don't put your players on good contracts and they'll play well.
I think you're looking at it the wrong way. We're talking about Mesut Ozil. We're talking about Ozil, one of the best passers of the game, one of the most assist rankers in the game.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about his stats and honours. We know how good of a footballer he is. What I'm saying is, are Arsenal just showing what they're doing to Ozil as an example?
I'd love to be the example of getting paid $300K a week. I just think it's madness, and how can you sign a new contract for $350K, and then not actually get him to play or even be part of the squad, knowing that maybe 5 matches in he could steal the show. He does do this every season. He'll show how good of a player he is, and it'll be like a little tease, like, actually, you've still got me in your ranks. You could play me. I don't know what Mikel Arteta was trying to do. Maybe thinking, you know what this will teach him a lesson. Come to January, I'll put him in, and we'll see second half season Ozil, and you'll start playing well again. You might be able to play in my system as well.
Well, it's all down for Arsenal Football Club. What happened was at the time is they let Sanchez go to Manchester United. They had to tie someone down, so it was Ozil. And that's what you wanted.
Yeah, they made a choice back then. And
yeah,
I don't think they could have anticipated how catastrophically it could have gone. Now, one thing with the Ozil situation though is the club, Arteta specifically mentioned he did it for footballing reasons, and a lot of people took those terms and started debating them. Now, we don't want to get too much sidetracked away from football, but do you believe that Ozil and the type of person that he is and the type of issues that he's raising, is he problematic to Arsenal as not as a footballer but as a person? Do you think that partly contributes to his lack of inclusion in the registration?
Most likely, this happened with Germany. Obviously being with the Turkish president, taking pictures with him, and he was a scapegoat for the 2018 World Cup. So I want to know, why is this happening to Ozil? Or Arsenal trying to set another example, similar to what Germany did?
Because I see what you're saying, because the thing is, they actually played him after that event, after those photos. He still played. So is it now something different? Is it just that he's not a good footballer anymore? Like, not in terms of his technical skills, but we're creating what Arteta demands. Could it just be literally him? He's not a fit for what Arteta wants.
Maybe, possibly, but he's on £350,000 a week. Try and utilise him. Play him as forward as you can. You have Saka, who could track back and defend Ozil's position. There's so many things Arteta can do as a coach, and he's still learning. You remember Mikel Arteta's first job is Arsenal Football Club. He's still learning the game.
Making such a big decision, like.
I mean, it's interesting what Ozil's turned into. He's a bit like a fan on social media at the moment, like asking fans. He's like, "Let's go Gunners," and what is your score predictions? Yeah. I mean, I might ask him to come on the podcast just to see what he makes of the week's action.
Yeah.
It's not like he's got anything better to do, to be fair, these days.
I would have loved having Ozil as a player for Man United.
I think he would have been a great fit at Manchester United, actually.
We were so strongly linked, and it actually broke my heart, when he signed for Arsenal. I couldn't look at him in the same way. And then you start looking at Arsenal Fan TV and all their pundits loving him. And, he did play well. He did play well initially for them. And it's just so sad to see.
Not initially. Ozil has been their best player. All Arsenal missed was the final third. He had these creative passes going through. It's what Kevin De Bruyne and Bruno Fernandes are right now.
I agree. When he was playing more regularly, it seemed like nobody was on his wavelength. It did, and he looked frustrated playing with half the players that Arsenal were.
It's almost like Lacazette and Aubameyang came maybe 2 years too late.
Yeah.
If they were there for the title, the season that Leicester won the title, you'd like to think that Arsenal would have pipped them to that. I mean, not for the sporting reason, because the Leicester story is just unbelievable. But from a point of view of Arsenal just didn't maybe have that final piece to win the title.
Well, they didn't invest that much when
But if you
Ozil
look at
initially
this,
came on.
if you look at this, imagine playing with Cristiano Ronaldo, Angel Di Maria, Xabi Alonso, to Danny Welbeck and Olivier Giroud. No disrespect,
And Jack Wilshere.
Jack Wilshere. No disrespect to these players, but they're not Galactico players. They're not the best players in the world. Ozil is used to feeding those players.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree 100%. I mean, to be fair though, with the same treatment Wilshere got, and he was amazing. I know a lot of it was
a free agent. I know that.
I know, but a lot of it was marred with slash behavior slash injuries. But there was a point in time where he was fit for a very long time and he wasn't playing. And Jack Wilshere was a very good player. And when he used to play, we used to say. When he used to have good games, he used to say, "Yeah, that's the Arsenal way." That's the way he was playing. He was playing the Arsenal way. Those short 1-2 passes, working from the middle of the pitch all the way to the box, and nicely slotting it in a chicken shot or whatever. It's Arsenal. It's sometimes they just make funny decisions, and I don't know if it's a board decision at the same time.
With Ozil, I'm still skeptical about if the true reason his inclusion's not out there. And I would love to see like a reveal once either his career's over or once he's left Arsenal. I would absolutely love for him to account his own version of events for what happened this season. And,
I'm buying that book.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's see what he has to say some years down the line. Hopefully, we get the full story out there. So let's just wrap.